Hi Pisces. So this is your monthly reading. You may check for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but I highly suggest to check whatever signs you feel most intuitively drawn to, whether it's in your chart or if the title of the reading resonates. Also, make sure to check out my podcast, The Wheel of Divinity, on anchor.fm. This is where I post daily, weekly, love, and moon transit readings. So for more information on The Wheel of Divinity, it's available down below in the description box. Okay, today we're using new elements. So let's get into it. So what do we have for Pisces? Love messages for Pisces. Love messages for Pisces. Oof, everything wants to come out. This has been actually happening to me all morning. I think it's time that I go ahead and I smudge these decks. Okay. Father of Fire comes out with Two of Fire at the bottom of the deck. Love messages for Pisces. Why do I get the sense that someone is trying to maybe somehow upgrade their lifestyle, maybe make a few changes? And I have this feeling that it has to do more with the external. It has to do with the physical, maybe physical parts of you or something that's just outside of you. But there's some connection to make within in order to do that. So Father of Fire showing up tells me in some case to keep that in mind, or there's something that you will discover, that you are discovering within the transitions that you're going through or the changes that you're trying to make. What else do we have for Pisces? Love messages. Pisces. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth in reverse with the Sun upright. The first thing I heard was it's not working. Maybe there's something that's not really like working out in the way that you would have hoped. This could be a commitment that you're in, some kind of connection that you're a part of, and maybe there's this feeling of being solo. Maybe you always feel like you have no other choice but to just be by yourself or to be alone. Because there could be some kind of imbalance. Something could feel uneven. Maybe you're trying to better yourself internally to some extent so that you can match another person. But with the Sun and Ace of Fire here, it tells me that there is going to be some kind of message of enlightenment. Something could be brought to you in a way that awakens your senses, or it has you realize something within a connection that also ties to yourself. Maybe there's something that you realize about yourself, and that's the connection that you make to why something isn't working out. Maybe there's some kind of truth, or someone admits something. And I don't know why I feel like they might admit something about you. If this isn't you expressing this to someone, I feel like this is This is coming to you. This is for you. Love messages for Pisces. Maybe the way that you were trying to, you could be trying to become successful within, when it comes to an outcome, like you're trying to make sure that the outcome of something or a connection turns out successful. And maybe you stumble across some kind of challenge that brings you to the answers. So now Ace of Water is here. So there's like, there's some kind of enlightenment here. There's some kind of message of enlightenment. There could be a difference. I'm hearing difference in the script, or difference in opinion. Difference of opinions. With the Star in reverse. Empress is underneath that too. And then we have Ace of Air. Wow. So this could be like a brand new beginning in something. And I feel like for some reason there's some kind of, I hear relapse. Maybe there's a redirection, and it feels like you're kind of going backwards. And for some reason, I feel like you caused that in some way. Something told you to go back, or you just can't help but to go back. So when you go back one more time, another time, because this could have been a repetitive thing, you find yourself not back to where you were. You find yourself in a different dimension. You find yourself in a different space or energy. So what do I want to clarify? What is this Three of Earth doing in reverse? Why is it here for Pisces? Love messages for Pisces. Death, Scorpio energy. Yeah, so this could mean some kind of ending. I know the lighting is like, the light is really bright. This is really all I can do. Yeah, there's some kind of ending that you might go through. And with this Father of Fire, it's kind of like this realization that you get where it's almost like it's about maturity, something about you having to mature within a dynamic or a situation. There's something that awakens you to just connect more to like higher maturity. You need to mature within a connection, or just with yourself overall. Maybe how you handle situations or how you don't handle situations. It's like something comes back around, or something is like a cycle is completed, but the way that it completes itself brings in this, it brings in something that might feel unexpected, or it may look possibly unfamiliar. Okay. And then let's see what the Sun is. So with the Death here, then we have the Sun. So let's get more clarification on that. What is coming in for you, Pisces? Love messages for Pisces. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Maybe there's some kind of truth. Like there's a lot of light being shed on a situation or a dynamic with the Hierophant. Yeah. And I'm hearing stability. Maybe this has to be in the ways that you stabilize yourself and how that connects to a relationship, how that connects to you actually committing in a relationship. Maybe there's something that you're able to make connections with something that doesn't actually have to do with the connection. It may have to actually do more with yourself. Something that connects to the past, possibly too, with yourself. Maybe it's the ways on how it's like your approach to certain dynamics. Maybe you're realizing what you've been doing all this time isn't working for you. So there's some kind of connections that you're making here. And then you kind of like, you run into yourself. You run into yourself in this fun house. And somehow you kind of realize, maybe all along this was me. If I did this differently, maybe I wouldn't keep receiving the same outcome. Even if certain aspects to it are different, it's still the same thing. The concept is still the same. Therefore, I'm getting the same results. But this is moving you forward regardless. It's just a matter of you opening your eyes. It's a matter of you really looking at the dynamic with a different perception, with new lenses. And then this Ace of Water, what does this come up to? Overall clarification for Pisces. Love messages for Pisces. Okay. Shit. Eight of Earth. So now this means actually putting in work, doing the inner work and possibly doing some kind of physical work to close out the cycle that you were in. It's like the cycle could already be closed out for you physically, in the 3D aspect, but internally there's still some things that you need to, it's some kind of detox that you need to go through. So now that you understand parts to your situation, it calls for you to actually do things differently. You need to do things different. And then Four of Air is in reverse. Four of Air is here at the bottom of the deck with the Devil in reverse. So this may call for some kind of resting period, or in a sense, it's time for you. It gives you this time to retreat to some extent and do that inner work. Maybe ask yourself certain questions that you like to put off a lot. Maybe there's certain things that you've just been putting off, and it's like now things are really coming to the forefront. They're really coming up to the surface so that you can handle it this time, because you kind of have no other choice but to do that. Give me a second to tap in more to this Ace of Water and Eight of Earth. Okay, so whether this is new love or some kind of new endeavor that you're on, however that resonates for you, whatever that connects to for you, it's definitely requiring you to just try to do something different. It's like maybe it's your routine. It's like it's time that you try new things, that you do something different with whatever results that you're trying to get out of a situation. Okay? I love you.